Topic 4, Pavement Marking Amp, Markers. Types of pavement marking and marker, and specific. What is pavement marking? Pavement markings are defined as the markings used on paved roadways to provide guidance and information to pedestrians and drivers. These also can be applied in other facilities used by vehicles to mark parking spaces or nominated areas for other uses. These are also used to indicate no parking. Pavement markings on the road. White lines separate traffic traveling in the same direction. There are 3 types of white lines: single broken, single solid, and double solid. Single broken white lines. You may cross single broken white lines to change lanes when safe. Single solid white lines. You must not cross single solid white lines unless to avoid a hazard. Many drivers fail to obey this at traffic light intersections, which creates a double solid white lines. You must not cross double solid white lines for any reason, as they indicate a barrier. Stop amp, yield lines. Stop and yield lines are transversal pavement markings used to instruct drivers where to should stop or yield when reaching an intersection or mid-block. Yield lines are also called giveaway line. Instruct drivers where a yield is intended or obligated at an intersection or roundabout restrained by a yield sign. This marking consists of the row solid white isosceles triangles denoting toward approaching traffic. Yield lines may be obligated in compliance with a yield sign or a yield here to pedestrian sign. However, the yield line markings shall not be used where road users are mandatory to stop. Pedestrian crosswalk pavement markings. Depending on the detection, multiple traffic laws state that a crosswalk exists at an intersection even if or not it is marked. Crosswalk markings describe and outline routes for signalized intersections and on approaches to where traffic stops. These crosswalks alert road users to nominate pedestrian crossings across roadways that are not restrained by signals or signs. It may be helpful to contribute crosswalk markings at signalized intersections or where crosswalks are ordinarily used, at key neighborhood crossings with nominated school walking routes, and at certain types of uncontrolled crossings. Crosswalk markings legally designated the crosswalk for non-intersection locations. Roundabout pavement markings. Roundabout is a defined type of circular intersection designed to keep control speeds and having specific traffic control features. Pavement markings and signing of the roundabout must be integrally designed to considering the geometric design and intended lane use of a roundabout. Yellow road lines. Yellow lines separate traffic traveling in opposite directions. Broken yellow line. You may, if safe, cross broken yellow lines to pass a vehicle in front. Make sure that the road ahead is clear before passing. Solid yellow line. A solid yellow line indicates that passing is prohibited. Don't cross a solid yellow line to pass another vehicle. A solid yellow line alongside a broken yellow line. Depending on which side you are on, you may or may not be allowed to pass. If you are traveling on the right of the broken yellow line, you are allowed to cross the lines to pass vehicles, if safe. If you are traveling on the side of the solid yellow line, you must not pass. Double solid yellow lines. Double solid yellow lines indicate no passing from either lane. Don't drive to the left of double solid yellow lines except if turning left to enter/leave a road. Your lane is blocked or closed and signs indicate you must drive on the other side of the lines. Traveling in an HOV lane with a designated entrance to the left of the lines. Edge lines are solid pavement lines along the side of the road. They indicate where the lane ends and where the road shoulder begins. There are 2 types of edge lines. A solid white edge line indicates the right edge of the pavement. A solid yellow edge line indicates the left edge of the pavement on divided highways and one-way streets. If marked arrows exist, you must only drive in the direction indicated by the arrows. Arrows may have more than one direction. One direction, only drive in the designated direction. 2 directions, you may drive in either direction. Reversible traffic lanes exist on some highways to improve traffic flow during rush hours. Reversible lanes are marked by traffic signs, pavement markings, and lane signals. Generally, a reversible lane will be open in one direction during the morning commute, and in the other direction in the afternoon. Diamond symbols, HOV lanes. Diamond symbols are used to indicate special purpose lanes, such as lanes reserved for high occupancy vehicles, HOV. Unless you comply with the requirements of the HOV lane, you must not drive in a lane with diamond pavement symbols. HOV lanes are restricted traffic lanes where only vehicles with a certain number of occupants, usually 2 or more, are allowed to use. Some vehicles like buses, motorcycles, and low-emission vehicles are exceptions to the rule and can use the HOV lanes at any time. There may also be restrictions at certain times of the day and day of the week. Some states allow eligible energy-efficient vehicles to drive any time of the day bypassing the HOV lane restrictions. Follow the HOV lane rules. Enter and exit only at designated points.